She'd been a fashion agent. Hot babes on speed dial.
Do you mind chomping in my ear?
Okay, so if this is a fashion agent, then where's all the, talent?
The talent evacuated when someone found Mr. Belichick dead at 8 a.m. Ran back to their pretty little shoebox as I expected. The real talent, though, maybe the homicide maniac.
Holy fuck.
I told you.
Actually, there was no fucking going on. We just found his penis in the saucepan. Flaccid.
Jesus for some respect.
Just the facts. Just the facts. Morning, Jordan.
Roy, so you got your hands full as usual?
We have a white male, Jay Belchek, an agent here at Orbital. Apparently finds and manages new talent, whatever that means. He was known to stay late, entertaining models. I think we know what that means. Last seen by his secretary, 7:30 last night.
So a gunshot to the forehead, probably over by the bar. Dragged over here. Drawn and quartered. Seems we've got some kinky shit here. High heels. Stockings made into handcuffs. Now, the wound from his castration drained a lot of blood, so which can see on his congealed body.
Okay, so someone didn't just want him dead, they wanted to humiliate him.
It's a screwed up way to go.
Oh, and we have a message on the ceiling.
Mr. Belichick was apparently up to no good.
From someone's perspective, yeah. Well, if our initial tests on the champagne flutes are correct, it was very bad indeed. One was laced with a barbiturate.
So he tried to drug a girl, but she fought back and went all nuts on him.
What's up with his face?
You mean other than the bullet hole? That's what happens when Botox collapses after rigor. It makes craters.
Like I said, screwed up way to go. Ain't gonna be no open casket on this one.
Got anything else?
Prince galore. His secretary told me that he had upwards of 30 models here a day. That's 30 chicks that shed hair like a dog in summer. And as for the motive, and that's your job. I'd say someone was very pissed off. So, who would want to kill a modeling agent?
Ever go in town that didn't have one? Oh, she...
I think she's in shock, but you can still say.
Hey, Quinn, I'm Detective Rhodes. You, found Mr. Belichick this morning? Where you from, Quinn?
Around? Not here.
Been out here long?
A few months.
Tough city, huh? Can you tell us what you saw this morning?
I already told everyone.
I'm only asking again just in case you remember something different. I mean, what were you doing here so early?
I had a breakfast meeting with Mr. Belchek. My flatmate said he was the go-to guy, the agent to know. He said he could put me on the best gigs.
Had you met him before?
Just spoke on the phone. He saw my picture and said he could make me a star.
Did, you notice anything suspicious this morning?
No, not really. I just got out of the elevator and went to his office. I knocked, but there was no answer. So I just went in.
It's right. Okay, it's right. So maybe get someone to take her, give her a lift home.
Yeah, I'll go down to it now. They said his town will fuck everyone up again. But I think it got too early.
Well, whoever killed Belichick may have saved it from a worse fate.
Security cameras got nothing?
Only in the lobby, 0 upstairs or out back. But we have a sign list for your stay. Of worth a ton of people.
That narrows it down. Was Mr. Belchek scheduled to meet anyone last night?
That will be a no, and I suspect he wanted it that way.
Okay. We need to interview everyone he had contact with over the last month. And forensics have requested our help on this one, so that means DNA samples. Don't roll your eyes, Franklin. It means you get to stick your fingers down some model's mouth, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. And find out about this Belchek guy. Was he a father figure? Was he a prick? Was he gay? What sort of sex did he like? Who did he fuck? And I would tell him how to carve him up like Sharon Tate.
Captain, Orbital organised his models by their hair colours, so... No, sir. That's how they arrange their roster.
Okay, you got the redheads. Franklin, you take the brunettes, Jordan the blondes.
I hope that doesn't mean I'm taking the black girls, because that would not be cool.
Why does he get the blondes?
He's right, Captain. You know, if it's okay with you, I'd rather take the brunettes on this one.
Hey, I'm a benevolent man, but this isn't a democracy. Jordan, your last squeeze was a brunette. Your ex-wife's a brunette. And I don't want you getting a fucking hard on when you're meant to be working a case. Carla, you help Jordan. It's the Melbourne modelling industry after all. There's going to be a lot of blondes.
Yes, sir. I don't know, I heard someone carved it up in the kitchen and was going to eat him.
Can you tell us about Mr. Belichick?
Mr. Belchick. Sure, I knew him. I can't understand why anyone would want to hurt him. A talented man. He discovered me. Got me my first magazine. Everyone respected him, that's for sure. I mean, I wouldn't take him home to Mum and Dad, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. He helped a lot of girls.
Thank you. Come here for a second. I don't buy for a minute this guy was a saint.
Alexis Clark? Are you here? Alexis Clark?
Detective Rhodes and Murphy, homicide.
I heard.
Do you mind if we start with the DNA swab?
Got a warrant? We can get one, and then you will have a court order against your name. Fine, let me do it. You understand if I'm apprehensive. I mean, all these 18-year-olds getting off on being part of a murder investigation. It's not something I'm keen to have my name involved with. Did you know Mr. Belchick? Unfortunately, he was an asshole. I'm guessing you won't be hearing too much of that around here. Why do you say an asshole? He was a real sleazy prick, that's why. Came on to all the girls. I bet everyone's breathing a huge sigh of relief behind those plastic answers they're giving you. None of the girls have to worry about Belchick manipulating them anymore.
How do you manipulate you?
Me? No, I've been around far too long for Belchick to sink his fangs into me. The others, though, didn't have a chance. He had all the power, you see. Could make or break your career. Put you on the best gigs, introduce you to the best designers, or relegate you to daytime shopping centre appearances.
Was there ever any talk of him drugging the girls?
Wouldn't put it past him. Miss Clark, where were you between 7 last night and 8 this morning? At home in bed. Were you with anyone? No.
Do you know anyone that would want to harm Mr. Belichick?
Harm him? From all accounts, he was fucking hacked up. Take a look around, and don't be distracted by the pretty faces. Most of these girls will do anything to get ahead. After all, that's what we're here for, right? Fortune and glory. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get my hair fixed.
Sure.
Detective, some of these girls could kill you with their eyes alone.
So you say that was the first time you met Miss Clark?
Yes.
You'd never seen her before?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fucking sure.
How'd you describe her then?
I wouldn't.
Fuck you, Jordan. You're on your last fucking legs, mate.
All right! Both of you calm down, all right?
It's late, but just calm down. You do me something you fucking favours. Just tell me what happened next.
The shit hit the fan, didn't it? I went straight through the roof.
In our top story, there has been a breaking development surrounding the death of fashion agent Jay Belchick. A photograph posted online this morning by Glare magazine shows the crime scene in all its gory detail. We can only show you a censored version, but it reveals what can only be described as a scene.
Someone want to tell me how the press got hold of this? Because I've got the chief so far up my fucking ass, I'm going to need training wheels just to walk straight. So can someone please explain how a fashion magazine got hold of classified crime photographs?
If you let me explain for a minute, Captain.
I'm sure you'll see it's not one of ours.
Do explain, Lambastor.
Well, if you have a look at the shot, you notice it's taken from someone standing on the bench. That's not something we'd do. Also, you see the light reflecting off the fridge. That's taken at night and with a flash. There's no scale meter. My team wouldn't and couldn't have taken these photos.
Jesus Christ, that's all I fucking will need. Okay. Apparently this Glare magazine had more shots than it planned to publish all. Jordan, Colour, go see this Eric Dupree, whatever the fuck his name is, and find out where he got them.
Got it, boss?
Fucking disaster. Just the flight expressions are all the same. What? Detective.
Mr. Dupree, we would like to know why did you contact the police department before posting the photographs in your magazine website?
Jay Belchek was a very, very well-known figure in our world, Detective. He was influential, he knew a lot of people. Frankly, it's the biggest story of the year. Now, I'm going to be fucked if I'm going to let our competitors have that sort of advantage. Can you tell her to do something about her hair, please, for fuck's sake? Jesus Christ. Do you usually publish death photographs? Well, we consider the artistic merit in this case. You gotta look at it this way, Detective. There's a certain style to it. Call it bloody panache. I like that. I might just use it. Well, we'd like to see the other ones that you've received. Well, then you just have to pony up and buy the print like everyone else. But don't worry, you won't have to wait long. We're running a special edition tomorrow. Some of the photos will be censored, of course, but as you know, with the internet, anything goes.
Mr. Dupree, this isn't a request.
Okay. I'll cooperate. Anything for Melbourne's finest. But I want an exclusive with the two leading detectives. Thinking of calling it Murder She Started.
You write anything about this meeting and the department will sue you.
Do you know how many people threaten to sue me every day, Detective?
Good. You recognize this then. Mr. Dupree, it's in your best interest to comply by removing the web post and turning over the emails you received.
Okay. Let's go into my office. Let's go step into my office. You know, you two really should be thanking me. In one swoop, I've made this investigation the hottest topic of conversation by every water cooler in the city. You two are on your way to being celebrities. Most people in this town, they wait their entire lives for that sort of opportunity. Once this is over, I'll get you to a book deal. You won't even have to write it. I'll hire a ghost.
That's it. What's the latest on the investigation? Who are you interviewing at the moment? If you have any leads, can you comment on the photograph posted online? Or do you read Glare magazine? Who are you dating at the moment? It's not personal, it's just publicity.
We'll set up.
It's mayhem out there, Captain.
Better hear the name. Did you get the email?
Yes, sir. On flash drive.
Get Raw to fast track it when we're done here.
This is the one we keep coming back to, Alexis Clark.
Yeah, we spoke to her. Blunt as a hammer.
We got 4 models saying she had a vendetta against Belchek. Hated him, she said, on more than one occasion. Even warned the new ones against getting close to him.
Yeah, she admitted as much herself.
Then last summer, she gets a commercial, hand lotion or some shit. Belchek canned it, put another girl in instead.
So we did some digging around. This where gets interesting. Born in South Australia, working class family. She put out an assault charge on her father when she was 14. Later dropped. Moved in with her aunt, Newcastle. Her sister moved in with her. Now, from our research, it's the last time she ever spoke to her parents. We do believe her sister lives in Sydney. Come on, man, you're describing every other girl I know. It's a fucked up model dream.
Wait, 18 months ago, she turns up on the radar again. Assault on an agent at Roth Lomond. Secretary found him the next morning, king hit, KO'd, wearing nothing but a pair of pink panties. No charges were pressed. Presumably he didn't want the world to know he got beaten up by a girl.
That Alexis Clark was too cool, Jordan.
I'm sold. Find her and bring her in. Hey, bud. Afternoon.
Where's your half?
We've been trying to reach you. The agency said you worked out here.
I'm uneasy when I get calls from cops or lawyers. You guys try and scream me, and the others try and scream me harder.
I doubt you get uneasy about anything. Would you mind accompanying me to the station for some questions?
Formal or informal?
Preliminary.
That sounds ominous, seeing as you asked me so nicely. How about I refuse? Don't mind if I take a shower first, do you?
Guess not. Let's take a seat, Miss Clark. You thirsty?
I didn't realise this was a date.
Let the record reflect that Miss Clark has waived the rights to have an attorney present.
Any more people in here and it'd get crowded. You trying to frighten me, detective?
Have you seen them before?
Why would I have seen them?
Please try not to answer a question with a question, Miss Clark. Have you seen these photographs before?
The one online, the others, no.
How do you feel when you see them?
I don't know. Disgusted? Repulsed?
These were sent to the editor of Glare magazine this morning from your email account.
Do you think I'd be stupid enough to kill someone, take their photo, and send it to the press from my own email account? Stupidity isn't an alibi. You would need a better explanation than that. Isn't that your job?
What is your relationship with Mr. Belchek?
Told you already.
No, you told us what you thought.
Fine, we had a thing 3.5 years ago. Didn't last long. A thing. Sex. It was an arrangement. Do you want times, dates, positions?
Why didn't you tell us about that when we first met you?
I don't know. Maybe you didn't want to sound like a whore. Behind the glitz and glamour, this can be a humiliating business. I don't think you get it. How desperate all these girls are, how I was, we're coming from nothing. Imagine not eating for a week and then you'll understand. And here's a guy promising the world, the fucking world. Sometimes you gotta sell a piece of your soul to the devil. Not proud of it, but I have to survive. You do things you never thought possible when you're young and naive.
So you killed him?
No, but I wanted him dead, for sure. When I heard someone had cut off his prick, I said a prayer of thanks. That's exactly what I would have done.
18 months ago you assaulted another agent.
No need to read my history, detective. Did you really expect me to volunteer that information? After it had become public what happened last night? Every girl's a pain. They don't respect men. Fuck it, I don't. There's no more pathetic creature. Jealous, selfish, sleazy. You asked me what I felt when I saw the images? Honestly, I felt relief. Relief that a bastard couldn't hurt anyone else anymore. So if my feelings make me guilty, so be it. But I'm guessing you have no real evidence or you would have arrested me by now. I'd like to leave.
Thanks for your time, Miss Clark. We're going to watch that one closely.
She's not responding very well to psych treatment. Unwilling to communicate. She's a teenager after all.
Is she eating more regularly?
Well, she's up to 1 meal a day, which is a progress. I don't foresee having to put her back on a drip.
Hey, honey.
Shouldn't you have to make an appointment or something? I'm like 8 years toward to death.
How have you been?
I love prison.
It's not prison, Charlotte. It's for your own good. You've been eating?
I'm sure Dr. Evil gave you my rundown.
You seen your mother?
More than you have.
Still visiting every morning?
Yep. Every morning.
She's a good woman, your mother.
I know. So I just applauding her.
I just came by to see that you're okay.
Well, you shouldn't have wasted a trip.
detective?
Legally, it's my job.
You see the show?
Sure.
You like it?
What's not to like?
You didn't get it, did you?
My taste in fashion isn't so esoteric. Give me jeans and a tee any day.
Like this?
Even that looks out of my price range.
What are you doing now?
You gonna tell me where I'm going? Are you a student?
Part-time? Can't be a model forever, you know.
Why not?
Very funny. You shouldn't say that to a girl, it's rude.
So...
Here, let me show you something. This is my latest piece.
Nice. But with all due respect, I never see anyone out in the real world wearing anything like this.
You're missing the point. The point is to start a trend. See that shirt you're wearing? A classic Armani. Except you have a cheap rip-off. You may not know it, but you're a slave to fashion like everyone else.
What do you think of my style?
Try this on.
Yeah?
Are you afraid of a girl seeing you shirtless, detective?
Do you want to get what you want?
I like to. Why compromise? That's better.
Detective Rhodes? Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that's alright. Yeah, I'll be right there. Cheers.
So that's when you first realised your gun was missing.
Yes.
Why didn't you stop on the board?
Yes.
Even though that was in direct violation of the code, you put your fellow officers at risk.
There wasn't any time. I just heard we had another body. I mean, I wasn't going to... Well, I prioritised.
Not very well.
What were you thinking, mate?
I don't know.
Just thinking with his dick.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, for a bloke who's got all the answers, you don't know very much, do you?
You know what? You sounded like shit. And you actually look like shit too.
Carla, you're a godsend. Seriously. If you ever want children, I'd be happy to
Give me none of the booze.
That'd be the rational explanation. What do we got?
Rosanna Gordon, 23 years old, from Darwin, Northern Territory. Broke the one-way hit last night, found an hour ago by the janitor. Roy, you got a TOD yet?
At 2 a.m, give or take, I've got her stabbed up to 20 times. Whoever did this would be covered in blood from head to toe.
You, got any fingerprints?
I've got a partial on the scissors. It's not great, but I fast-tracked it. You'll know as soon as I do.
We also have something in the back. Jordan.
Where you been, mate?
Research.
Couldn't at least put on a better shirt. It's in the fashion show after all.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the sick bastard gave the boob job. Cut up the left breast, dumped it there. Plus, got ourselves a new message.
We've all seen some sick shit, but this is putting Jack the Ripper to shame. Captain's gonna be pissed.
So I guess we can add jealousy to the motive. That's if the two are connected.
That's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
Has anyone seen a girl do this to another woman? Are we assuming that this is a chick?
Unlikely, but it's inconceivable.
You don't want to put a bet on where Alexis Clark was last night?
Jordan,
Roy.
there's a queen out front that said she wants to speak to you.
Quinn, what are you doing here?
Is it true? Is it Rosanna?
Yeah.
She's my housemate. She took me in, let me rent a room for cheap, introduced me to her friends.
When shall I see her?
Last night, after the show, 1 a.m. maybe. She was going out to party, but I was just too tired.
I need to know if she's using any drugs, weed or coke.
Not Rosanna. No, I don't think so anyway.
Do you know anyone that would want to hurt her? Like a crazy ex-boyfriend or something?
She wasn't dating anyone. She was a good person, detective. A really good person. Help me, detective. Help me.
Yes, as you can imagine, the rumour mill is running amok, and we have hundreds of girls on our books, and gossip is the name of the game.
We can't release any information yet, Miss Grayson. Ongoing investigation.
Of course. Has somebody contacted Rosanna's family?
We're handling that, but it would help us immensely if you could tell us about her professional career.
Well, there's lots of next big things in our industry. She had a real shot. She was gorgeous, for sure. Lots of girls are. She had a uniqueness. It was in the way she handled herself at shoots, the way she walked down the runway. She was young, but a real pro. We were expecting big things.
Was anyone at the agency envious of her success?
Listen, I mean, we have a whole company of girls with petty jealousies. The business is built on competition, but murder, that's a stretch for anyone I know.
We're trying to find some link between Mr. Belchick and Miss Gordon. Did they work together?
No, he didn't rep her. They would have crossed paths at events and such, but other than that, they wouldn't have met.
Who do you think will benefit most from her death?
That's a difficult one.
Miss Grayson, we realize you may be reluctant to point a finger, but you won't be condemning anyone. It's all just part of our wider investigation.
Rosanna was one of 2 girls being considered for a national campaign. Delcare, the National Beauty Products Company. We were just waiting for the client to get back to us to let us know who they wanted to choose.
Who was the other girl?
Alexis Clark.
Okay, we're done for the moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one more question. How well do you know Quinn?
Not very well. I think some of the other agents are trying to find out what they can do with her. But we have thousands of girls on our books.
Thanks for your time, Miss Grayson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
These are the latest photos posted an hour ago on a fucking entertainment website. They're calling our investigation the Runway Murders.
It's very catchy. They say what they got him?
Franklin and Elliot are on it. Don't expect a revelation. Whoever this is as smart as their sadistic. You know how big the fashion industry is? $15 billion a year. So you can imagine, I've got the chief crawling up my ass, because he's got the mayor breathing down his neck, because he's got the governor on the line. The media are having a fucking field day. Roy and his team didn't find any DNA evidence at the Belcheck scene to implicate this Alexis girl. Her prints weren't found on the scissors from the Gordon scene either.
Well, I still think she's got a clear motive for both murders.
I'm not sold, Captain. She's an ice maiden, sure, but she's someone who seems like she's completely in control. The killer seems like the work of someone completely out of control.
So what happened to her tail last night? Elliot said they lost her at the shop.
Couple of rookies. Got distracted by some cute model ass, I expect. They found her again up at her apartment this morning. I've doubled the rotation.
Do you want us to bring you in again?
First, I want you up at Melbourne University. I booked you in to meet Dr. Monaghan. He's an expert in female criminology. I want to be prepared this time. For anything.
Yeah, so, from what Captain Whitten told me, I understand there are time pressures.
What would you consider a motive for the killer, Dr. Monaghan, given the details you've seen?
The MO of the perpetrator, the very nature of their crimes and brutality, at first suggests retribution and envy. That may be an element of their motive, and you may have reached that conclusion yourselves, but I think it goes further than that. A killer who takes photographs of their work is quite unique. Obviously, this person wants to keep a journal of sorts, a record of sorts, but to then send those images to the media? I haven't seen anything like that in all my studies of criminal psychiatry. And it suggests a highly degenerate personality, and would lead me to conclude that this person is primarily interested in one thing. Famous, to be famous.
As in being famous?
Yes, as in being famous. Think Abraham Lincoln and John Wilkes Booth. John Lennon, Mark David Chapman. JFK and Lee Harvey Oswald. What do these killers have in common apart from their trying to come war names? A desire to be famous, to seek notoriety by the most callous, those simplest methods available to them, to kill.
We are investigating the possibility it may be a female.
No, it's more than likely. In fact, a white female under the age of 30 would be at the top of my profile. Someone with a history of physical or mental abuse that's given them deep-seated hatred of authority or professional competition.
There aren't too many female serial killers out there, Dr. Mono.
No, that's right. The idea of a female spree or serial killer has been debated about, written for decades. Eileen Wuornos was the exception rather than the rule. You see, women don't have the same compulsion to violence as men do. I mean, my sex and Hanging Hatton, Gacy, Ridgway and Bundy, men who killed because they felt compelled. They couldn't stop because it was pathological. I suspect if you don't find this person, that compulsion will grow. 1 will become 2, 2 will become 3, 3 will become 30.
How do you recommend dealing with such a suspect?
Exercise extreme caution. Be on guard at all times, which is the antithesis of the natural male killer to protect. She'll probably try to enter your investigation at some point simply to keep tabs or as a way of seeking attention. The ultimate manipulator, with a high level of outward confidence that would mask a myriad of insecurities.
Well, thank you for your advice, Dr. Mono.
No, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Good day to you both.
Good day.
And good luck.
Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you. Our girl, maybe she's trying to put herself in the newspapers, but she hasn't realized that today's headline is tomorrow's archived webpage.
Unless she's trying to put herself in the history books, then we've got a real problem. You stay here, I got this.
Is that a suggestion or a demand?
I'll be back in a minute.
What's going on?
Who was it?
So, she was still breathing?
No, I don't think so. No,
Did you see anyone else in the vicinity?
the street was empty.
Not that you could do anything anyway. You didn't have your gun. You think you were lucky?
Lucky?
That no one saw you?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that this thing's like shit, Jordan.
Franklin. Sit the fuck down, Rhodes. Sit down.
Alright. Let's go back to basics. The gunshot was you came in. She's clean. The apartment. No gun. No gloves, nothing. As slippery as an eel, this one. Probably the bite of a shark.
Let me do it. I'm the only one for this, Captain. I know this girl.
No, I know Curry's just passed on, but this might be a bit too soon.
I'm not gonna let her play me.
I'm with you, Jordan. Oh, it's your call, Cappy.
Duty begins at 3:15. President Detective Jordan Rhodes and Miss Alexis Clark.
I want you to know I'm sorry about your partner. She's so nice. But I'm not impressed with my treatment. It's bordering on harassment. I've got cops camped outside my place like stalkers. They follow me everywhere, and now I'm back here with more cops. It's getting tiring, Jordan.
Let the record reflect that Miss Clark has worked to rise to an attorney present again.
The fact that I'm not handcuffed, the fact that you haven't arrested me yet, the fact that I haven't done anything wrong, means I have no need to engage a lawyer. Unless, of course, you're trying to pin something on me.
We're not trying to pin anything on anyone, Miss Clark. We're just trying to find the truth, that's all.
You sure about that, Jordan? You sure you want the truth to come out?
Where were you when you heard the gunshots?
Inside my apartment. I thought Thought it was a car backfiring at first. Then I heard the sirens. Came outside and saw you.
At any time between 5 and 6 p.m. were you outside of your apartment?
No, inside working on design.
This look familiar?
Yes,
Yes.
I saw them online like everyone else. I guess you're going to say they're from my email account too.
In fact, yes. Early this morning from an internet cafe on the Flinders.
But you had cops watching it the whole time. How could I have done it?
Do you know anyone that would want to take photographs like this?
You haven't worked it out yet, have you?
Figured what out?
I overestimated you, Rhodes. You'd think with the brain power of the police department, you would have worked it out by now. Unless, of course, you're not doing your job properly. Again.
And what are they exactly?
You're going to have egg on your face, Rhodes. You and the whole department. I'm surprised I'm the only one who noticed. These are copies of famous fashion poses. This one, Bridget Bardot in the 1960s. This one, Marilyn Monroe in the 50s. Not much of an art connoisseur, are you, Geordie?
Guess what? She's right. Check it out. It's a fucking nightmare.
We never saw this, Captain.
Our fucking modeller's giving us our leads now. Jordan, get back in there. Elliot, you two, and find out where this fucking girl was last night. Yes, Captain?
Miss Clark, you're a student of fashion,
Yes, I am.
so you have the ability to take photographs, just like these ones.
Yes, I could.
And you stood to benefit the most, professionally speaking, from Miss Anna Gordon's death.
That's a rumour, but I don't like speculation. It's cheap.
I mean, people would understand. You had a hard time growing up. You left home to live with your aunt, took your sister with you. Escaped an abusive household. You had nothing.
That's right, and?
And now you want it all. You said when we met that you didn't want your name messed up with a police investigation, but all the publicity surrounding the case hasn't exactly hurt your career. It's turned you into a celebrity, and we all know that fame equals money.
Funny how that worked out, but I wouldn't exactly call this an investigation. It's more of a circus, really, thanks to you guys.
Probably be able to parlay this publicity into, what, magazine shoots, TV interviews, your own fucking reality TV show.
So I could retire by 30. I already could. And you, Jordan, when could you retire?
Miss Clark, we have one or two minor issues to clear up, okay? Now, last night, where were you between the hours of 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.?
I'm not sure I can answer that, Detective.
Why? You afraid you might incriminate yourself?
On the contrary, I might incriminate someone else.
Still the same. Just for your own sake, Miss Clark, what were you doing between the hours of 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.?
I was fucking someone.
Right. Then who were you with then, Miss Clark?
Jordan. I was fucking Jordan.
Thank you for your time, Miss Clark. One of our officers will give you a lift home. Gun. Where's your gun?
I don't have it, Captain.
You don't have it.
I woke up months ago.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. As if you don't have enough shit. When are you planning to let me know?
I'd hope to retrieve it during the course of the day.
Well, that obviously didn't happen. Who has it?
I don't know, last night when I was with Miss Clark, I woke up, it wasn't there, it just was gone.
Fuck me. What the fuck has happened to you? You're the cleanest cop I know. Your record up to this point is spotless. Jesus.
1 minute I floated down the river, the next minute I turned into Captain Kurtz. Fuck you.
Do you realise how much trouble you're in?
how many ethical codes you've broken. You fucked a suspect, the key suspect. And now I have to question whether you had motive to shoot Carla. Oh, fuck. Carla was a smart woman. I bet you'd already figured out what you'd done last night, or at least suspected it. And now she's dead, on a footpath, not 20 yards from where you were, allegedly.
I love Carla. I've never hurt her. Never. She was fucking family to me.
Well, there'll be investigation into that. Because as of this moment, you are on suspension. Stay at home. Don't leave. Don't do anything. In fact, if you need to have a shit, I want to know about it. Call me the fucking poo on it. Seriously. Jordan, this is going to cause a media shitstorm, the last of which I've never seen before. And I swear, if photos of Carla's murder appear in tomorrow's paper, I'm holding you personally responsible. So be ready for a new arsehole, in case I have to come down and tear you a new one.
Coffee?
Sure.
Yeah.
Need my gun, Alexis?
I bet you do. Being an officer of the law and all. Or is that a former officer?
I don't want to play games.
You're right, you don't. You're way out of your depth. Yeah, how did you find a detective?
What's that supposed to mean?
You scored a model, put it on your resume and move on.
Come on. That was more to us than that. You felt it.
See this apartment? I own it. And another interstate. You're just a cop earning, what, 70, 75 grand a year? You're not even enough to think it would work.
Don't treat me like a schoolboy.
Then stop fantasizing like one. Like I'm your hot school teacher and you'll take me anytime you like. Now get the fuck out of my apartment.
Play me?
I'm not playing you, Jordan. I fucked you. There's a difference. One suggests I care enough. Okay.
paparazzi. Have you got more of these?
What are you... Detective, you're scaring me.
Where is it? Where's my gun?
I have no idea what you're saying.
What were you doing at my apartment?
What do you mean, when? I was never at your apartment. I don't even know where you live.
This morning.
I've been asleep. I had a shoot this morning, I promise.
Take the towel off.
Excuse me?
Off your head. Yep, Detective Rhodes. Jordan. Charlotte.
Took your time, Jordan. Too busy playing celebrity detective?
She okay?
The doctor sedated her trying to calm her down.
What happened?
Obviously, she tried to hurt herself. I thought you would figure that out with your fine-tuned cop brain.
God, today, Jan, please. Not now. Don't start.
She took a razor blade from a disposable shaver, cut herself quite deep in one arm, and it just started on the other when it already found in a routine wound shape.
She lose much blood.
She'll be fine in a day or two. Well, physically at least. There'll be scars, but that's not important. And if she doesn't want to eat, I'll have to put her back on a nurturing drip.
It didn't work the first time. Do they know why she did it?
Find out when she comes through, I hope. She's clinically depressed with a severe eating disorder. Do you think it's Sarah? Just give me a moment.
You fucking hate this road, Jimmy! Shut your ear and rip your fucking throat out!
I'll contact the police. I need you out of the premises now.
I am the police.
The killer's here. I heard Chantel's voice.
Excuse me. You see what's the clock?
What can I get you?
11 shots.
How many?
What are you doing here, Rhodes? No shots for us? You know I would take it easy, Todd. Cut the year over there. You're off the case, mate. What the hell are you doing here?
What was your intention?
When I broke his nose?
No, I think we covered that one. What were you doing in the club?
Just doing what I always do. I was investigating. Here's my invitation.
But you were looking for Miss Clark in particular.
Sure.
Why? I mean, from your previous conversation, it seems like you put a line under things.
Look, we're just trying to establish a connection with Miss Clark.
Honestly. Honest.
Just spit it out.
I'd had a bad day. I wanted to go out. I wanted to get drunk. I wanted to blow off some steam. You know what that's like, yeah?
Did you want to engage with Miss Clark again? Sexually?
Did you find what you were looking for? Hey?
I heard you were looking for me.
Who are you?
Who do you want me to be? There has been another shocking twist in the runway murders investigation that has gripped this city. Top fashion designer Francis Storm was killed at his home last night. This comes just one day after Melbourne detective Carla Murphy was gunned down in a line. Police have not revealed any more information. But as we've come to expect, images were released to the media this morning. They claim to show the victim face down and with several lacerations to the back of the head.
What do they want? Anything you want to tell us before we search this place? Guess not. You got a lie? I think you better get on. The partial print of the scissors we found in Rosanna Gordon's back. 1 2 million chance that it could be yours. I could ask some questions.
Formal or informal?
It's preliminary. You look like shit, mate. So where'd you go after the club last night?
I think I came up.
You think?
I'm pretty sure I fucked someone.
Who?
Would you believe me if I told you I can't remember? You got another body?
No, I can't tell you that.
Doesn't matter, but I saw it on the TV already.
Yeah, some designer. Hotshot apparently. About to launch his fashion range for Fashion Week at midnight tonight.
Saturday night.
His boyfriend found him floating in a Lolo.
Is there a message?
Yeah. Bad taste. Carved into his chest.
Man, this isn't gonna end well.
We got a weapon, yeah? It's yours, Rose? Looks like a department issue revolver to me.
beautiful, isn't it?
It's not a word I'd use to describe Melbourne.
Full of beautiful people, at least.
It never ceases to amaze me how such an ugly place can attract so many beautiful people.
Maybe it was beautiful once. Now it's just old. Why did you follow me?
You know why?
You're in a bind, then.
We still is.
We're not too different, you and I.
How's that?
Both workaholics in our own calling. Passionate, obsessive. Doesn't interest you, does it? What this city has to offer?
What's that exactly?
Fame.
No. It's fleeting and intangible.
Like love.
Where are you going?
Show must go on.
Hello?
Jordan, it's me, Quinn. You gave me your card and said I could call you if I thought of anything else, or needed anything.
Right.
So I'm doing a catwalk tonight, my first.
Uh-huh.
I just don't feel safe anymore with the murders and all.
Okay.
Would there be cops there? You be there?
I guess so.
Jordan, sorry, I've been told. Can't let you in.
Seriously.
Someone's shot there! Oh! Someone just started shooting.
What was it? We don't know. We're trying to secure the area. Where's Alexis?
She's dead! Alexis! No, she said she was studying!
She moves around. Newcastle. Gets a sister moving as well.
No, but I wanted him dead, for sure. When I heard someone had cut off his prick, I said a prayer of thanks. That's exactly what I would have done.
She'll try to enter your investigation, something simply to keep tabs on as a way of seeking attention.
You're right, you don't. You're way out of your depth. Some of these girls could kill you with their eyes alone.
Jordan, it's me, Quinn. You gave me a card and said I could call you. I just don't feel that safe anymore, you know, with the murders and all. Will there be cops there? Will you be there? Listen, I mean, we have a whole company of girls with petty jealousies. The business is built on competition.
After all, girls will do anything for fortune and glory. That's what we're here for, right?
Stay there. I said, stay there.
Okay, stay. Where's Alexis?
Here, Jordan.
So this is your sister, Nina.
Quiet!
Don't make me shoot you, Nina.
Don't, Jordan. She needs help. She needs help.
You've been killing everybody who's got your sister's wife.
They deserved it. Like this.
Nobody deserves it.
Shut up! You have no idea! You haven't been through what we've been through. She rescued me. Saved us from our own father. Do anything for her.
So that's what this is all about.
This is about people getting what they deserve. Alexis deserves better. She deserves the best.
So you deliberately put her at the centre of a major police investigation.
It worked, didn't it? She's on the cover of every magazine in the country. She's not just a model anymore. She's a celebrity. A supermodel.
There are other ways to fame and glory. Those people you killed were innocent.
You have no idea. You have no idea what those people are like. You have no idea what she's been through. You have no idea!
Not what you've been through, Nina.
Alexis protected me through everything. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her now. Nothing.
Did you know about this? What she was up to?
Not at the start.
Soon after. You must have known she was the only person with access to your fucking email account.
She's my sister. I love her no matter what.
And what about my partner, Carla? She was innocent. Was killing her part of the master plan?
You were getting too close. That was the perfect opportunity.
What?
To frame you.
It was you that stole my gun, planted the scissors, seduced me, fucking drugged me. You made the call.
I needed you off my trail, so Alexis would be proved innocent.
When you confess.
No. When you do.
And why would I confess to anything, Nina?
You're not going to have a choice. You're going to be found guilty of shooting me because I found out the truth.
Don't make me shoot you, Nina! Alexis. Let's do the thing.
Quite a story you got there, Jordan. Some would say it could only happen to you, if at all.
You are in a pile of shit, son. What is this, fucking tea party time? Roy just came back with ballistics on your gun. It was used to shoot Carla.
Now you've gone and killed the only two people who could prove you're innocent.
To be honest, Jordan, I don't know what happened. I know you and your story makes sense. But all the evidence points the other way. It tells me that you fell in love with Alexis Clark. It tells me your priorities became twisted, your judgment became all fucking confused. And in so doing, you killed not only innocent people, but one hard-working, decent, honest cop. Not exactly model behaviour. The governor, the city, the department, the media, they all want someone to hang for this. What would you suggest I do with you? If you're in my position. Well, there's some good news, and there's some bad news. The good news is you're right, you gotta take me in. The bad news is, I don't give a fuck.